Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of The Reporter, August 3rd, 2022. Well, Kansas has officially become the wink promised land for abortion. Like I said, Kansas has officially become the wink promised land for abortion, thanks to the conservative voters coming out and dropping a name in the ballot box. Names in the ballot box, in other words. This topic has gotten a lot of run over the years, and this whatever it is has been let off the hook for so many times, been stood up for, fought for more than anything in modern day history. Yeah, but that's where the world is. That's where the mind of the world is. They will fight for the foolish things, but not the morally right things. And that's where, like I said, that's where this world's mind is at. They would go hard for what they think is right, which brings me back to the last verse of the book of Judges. They did which was right in their own eyes, and that's the way the abortion has gotten off down to the years. They covered up with the right, with human rights and all that garbage, but that's not a right. That's a criminal act. It really is. It's a criminal act that has survived off the Constitution for I guess you'd say for 50 years until it was ended. And now from the president to the state of Kansas is being kept alive. It's being kept alive. Something that's pretty much a criminal act if you truly look at the definition of the word. Just because it has Satan's name written all over it. If you want to get pretty deep, it has Satan's name written all over it. It's all in the name of stopping life. That's what abortion is. It's all in the name of stopping life, whatever the cost may be, by putting blinders on people, by tickling people's selfish nature. And it's the perfect setup for them. You tickle people's selfish nature, get them in a frenzy, get people into their feelings, thinking their rights are being taken away, and then they stand up. Bottom line, they stand up for this weak human right. More and more. They continue to stand up and make it right in their own eyes for this human right. And like I said, this is not a right. It's not a right whether Kansas allows it or not. Whether it doesn't matter what state allows it in general. It's not a right. Just because it doesn't matter how you cover it up, how you make it so that the fetus is a detriment to the mother in general, and that's what they're doing now. They're taking away, they're making it okay, by taking the truth out of what this word truly means, and making the real truth. They're covering it up, making abortion out to be the hero instead of the villain. Instead of seeing it what it truly is, the villain. And I try to split that out. But you can't continue to cover up the truth, because the truth is, and the matter is, abortion is murder. Abortion isn't a right that you deserve. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. What the circumstances that people are using to excuse the crime, the legislative crime, the human rights crime, and that's what it is. And that's what it is. It's a criminal act that's been surviving off of the Constitution for over 50 years until the Supreme Court decided to step in and do something. But now it's been let off the hook, at least in one state, Kansas, which is pretty much has turned into the promised land for this criminal act to continue. Kansas. I swear, like I said, they stand up for this topic for in a minute, while the other ones they let go. They let go. But but let's put it like this: people stand up for what they want to stand up for. But bottom line, wrong is wrong, right is right. And this is a criminal act. That's being covered up. A criminal is being covered up for, or has been covered up for over 50 years. That pretty much has a way out. Because people are blind to the fact that it is murder. I do not want to see. Because the hidden enemy is tickling their selfish nature. Selfish nature. Because they're taking they're painting the life that is inside them as the criminal. They're painting the life, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. They paint the life, and that is a life. Whether we like it or not. They paint the life that God blessed them with, despite of the circumstances, as the criminal. And they're digging up and they're trying their best to continue something that is murder. That is murder. But that's where the world's mind is at. Where right is trying to be wrong, wrong is trying to be right. That's where the mindset is at. The mind level of this of these days are at. But one of these days, one of these old days, I don't need to say nothing else after that. Alright, that's all I got though. It's another episode of The Reporter, August 3rd, 2022. Titled Kansas, the Dark Promised Land.